Hello dear viewers, welcome to Neblu Healthy. We are your one-stop destination for all things related to health, nutrition, and wellness. In our journey to lead healthier lives, it's crucial that we understand what we are putting into our bodies. Today, we're going to embark on a deep dive into our daily diets, exploring the hidden dangers lurking in our everyday food choices. From the salt in your kitchen cabinet to the sugar in your morning coffee, we'll uncover the truth about these seemingly harmless ingredients. So buckle up, because knowledge is power, and today we're empowering you to make better, healthier choices. Let's get started with our first topic of discussion, the salt dilemma. Did you know that your favorite seasoning, salt, could be a major contributor to high blood pressure? Salt, while beloved for its flavor-enhancing abilities, can be a double-edged sword. Consuming too much sodium, the primary component of salt, has been linked to elevated blood pressure levels, a key risk factor for heart disease and stroke. Now let's talk about those sneaky sources of salt. Ever wonder why that frozen pizza tastes so good? Or why your canned soup is so savory? Chances are, high sodium content is playing a part. Many processed foods, ready meals, and even some breads can be saturated with salt. But don't fret, there are ways to reduce your sodium intake. Start by reading food labels diligently, opt for fresh foods over processed ones, and experiment with other spices and herbs for flavor. Remember, small changes can lead to big health benefits. So, the next time you reach for that salt shaker, think twice. Convenience can come at a cost, especially when it comes to processed foods. These quick and easy items might save us time, but they can be a hidden source of high sodium and unhealthy fats. From ready meals to canned goods, processed foods often contain high levels of salt, which can raise your blood pressure. And that's not all. They also tend to be packed with trans fats, a type of fat that's particularly bad for your heart health. So what's the solution? Start by reading labels. Look for low sodium and trans fat-free options. Better yet, opt for whole foods whenever possible. Fresh fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains are all excellent choices. And remember, cooking at home gives you control over what goes into your meals. Remember, not all convenience is good, especially when it comes to your heart health. Canned soups and sauces may save time, but they could be costing you your health. These pantry staples are often packed with sodium, a known contributor to high blood pressure. When you're in a rush, it's easy to reach for that can of soup or jar of pasta sauce. But did you know that a single serving can contain more than half of the recommended daily sodium intake? That's a lot of salt hiding in one little can or jar. Don't despair though. You don't have to sacrifice flavor for health. Consider making homemade soups and sauces where you can control the amount of salt. Look for recipes that use herbs, spices, and other natural flavors to add zest without the sodium. And if you must go for convenience, look for low-sodium options. Many brands now offer healthier alternatives with reduced salt content. So next time you're in a hurry, remember that a little extra time in the kitchen can save your heart in the long run. Sugar, the sweet menace, is not just bad for your waistline. It's a sneaky villain in the story of high blood pressure too. High consumption of sugar has been linked to elevated blood pressure levels. Now, sugar doesn't just come in the form of candy or dessert. It's often hidden in everyday foods and drinks, from your breakfast cereal to your favorite soda. Even products labeled as low-fat or healthy can be loaded with sugar. So how do we combat this sweet menace? Start by reading labels. Look for words like glucose, fructose, and sucrose. These are all forms of sugar. Opt for natural sweeteners like honey or stevia when you can. And remember, fruits are nature's candy. They can satisfy your sweet tooth without jeopardizing your heart health. So say yes to sweetness, but say no to sugar. For some of us, the day doesn't start without a cup of coffee or tea. But could your caffeine fix be raising your blood pressure? Caffeine, the key ingredient in our beloved morning brews, can cause a temporary spike in blood pressure. While research is still ongoing, some studies suggest that regular high caffeine intake could lead to sustained elevated blood pressure over time. So, what's a coffee or tea lover to do? Don't worry, you don't have to give up your favorite beverages entirely. The key is moderation. It's generally considered safe to consume up to 3 cups of coffee a day, but be mindful of portion sizes as large, strong cups can pack a hefty caffeine punch. And if you're a tea drinker, consider swapping out some of your regular cups for herbal varieties, which typically contain less caffeine. Remember, moderation is key when it comes to your caffeine fix. Your steak dinner might be a treat to your taste buds, but is it a treat to your heart? Now, let's chew on this for a moment. Red meat and processed meats like bacon and sausages have long been associated with various health concerns, including high blood pressure. These meats often contain high levels of saturated fats and sodium, both of which can contribute to hypertension if consumed excessively. Now, this doesn't mean you have to bid adieu to your beloved barbecues. Moderation is key. Consider incorporating lean meats like skinless chicken or turkey into your diet. These options provide the protein punch without the excess sodium and fat. For the vegetarians out there or those looking to explore plant-based options, lentils, chickpeas, and tofu are excellent sources of protein. They're not just heart-friendly, they're also rich in fiber, which aids digestion and helps maintain a healthy weight, further supporting cardiovascular health. Next time you're craving a steak, consider a healthier protein option. Snacking is a favorite pastime for many, but could your snacks be sneaking in unhealthy fats? Many popular snack foods are loaded with trans fats and saturated fats, which can lead to increased cholesterol levels and high blood pressure. Take potato chips, for instance. They may seem light and crispy, but they're often fried in oil loaded with these harmful fats. And it's not just about fats. Many of these snacks are also high in sodium, which, as we've discussed, can elevate blood pressure levels. So what's the solution? Opt for healthier alternatives. Snacks such as fresh fruits, nuts, and whole grain crackers can satisfy your cravings without the health risks. Remember, the key is balance. It's okay to indulge occasionally, but making a habit of reaching for healthier snacks can make a big difference in your heart health. So next time you're peckish, choose wisely. Snack smart, and your heart will thank you. Dairy products are a staple in many diets, but could they be contributing to high blood pressure? This might seem surprising, but the answer is yes and no. Dairy products can be both beneficial and harmful when it comes to blood pressure. On one hand, dairy products, especially low-fat ones, are an excellent source of calcium and potassium, two nutrients that help regulate blood pressure. On the other hand, full-fat dairy products can be high in saturated fats and sodium, which may increase blood pressure if consumed in excess. So, what's the solution? It's all about moderation and smart choices. Opt for low-fat or non-fat dairy products whenever possible. And don't forget to check the sodium content on the label, as some dairy products can be surprisingly high in salt. With these mindful choices, you can enjoy the benefits of dairy without the potential harm to your blood pressure. Remember, when it comes to dairy, choose wisely. A glass of wine can be a great way to unwind, but could it be winding up your blood pressure? In the realm of health, alcohol is a double-edged sword. While moderate consumption might offer some benefits, like a possible protective effect on heart health, excessive drinking paints a different picture. High levels of alcohol intake can lead to an increase in blood pressure, putting unnecessary strain on the heart and potentially leading to hypertension. It's important to understand this delicate balance. What defines moderate drinking? For most adults, it's up to 1 drink a day for women and up to 2 drinks a day for men. And remember, a drink here refers to a standard serving size, not a hefty pour. If you choose to drink, do so responsibly. Be mindful of your intake and try to opt for lower alcohol alternatives when possible. Remember, the key is moderation to maintain a healthier heart. Cheers to moderation and heart health. Fast food may be a quick meal solution, but it could be a long-term problem for your blood pressure. It's no secret that fast food is often laden with high levels of sodium, unhealthy fats, and sugar. The fries, the burgers, the milkshakes, they all might taste great, but they're not doing your heart any favors. Now, this doesn't mean you have to swear off fast food altogether. It's all about making smarter choices. Opting for a grilled chicken sandwich over a double bacon cheeseburger, for instance, can make a huge difference. Or how about swapping those fries for a side salad? Even small changes can have a big impact on your blood pressure. And let's not forget about portion control, another crucial aspect of managing your sodium, fat, and sugar intake. Fast food may be quick, but remember, good health is worth the wait. So there you have it, 10 common foods that could be raising your blood pressure. We've navigated the salt dilemma, processed foods pitfall, canned soups and sauces, and the sweet menace. We've discussed high caffeine culprits, red and processed meats, hidden fats in snack foods, the dairy dilemma, alcohol awareness, and fast food pitfalls. It's clear that managing high blood pressure is not just about medication, but also about making smart dietary choices. Reducing salt, sugar, unhealthy fats, and caffeine while opting for heart-healthy alternatives can significantly help. Remember, moderation is key, even when it comes to healthier options. Avoiding these foods doesn't mean sacrificing flavor or satisfaction. There are plenty of delicious, heart-healthy alternatives out there. Just a few small changes can make a big difference in your blood pressure and overall health. Remember, your dietary choices can make a significant difference in managing your blood pressure. Stay healthy. And before we go, if you found video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Neblu Healthy. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic, so please leave a comment below. Your feedback helps us to create more content that you'll love. See you in the next video.